right, I'm going to do a quick demo trying to compare the standard Tula with the toddler Tula. I have a 40-pound, almost 4-year-old, and a 23-pound, 14-month-old. A lot of people, by the time they hit 14 months, think that they need to upgrade to the toddler Tula, and this is going to demonstrate why that is just not the case. The panel is massive.
I need to tell you something.
What?
I need
And
you to tell the guy something. Tell the guy that Daniel is 1.
yes, Daniel is 1. And Isaac is almost 4. Yes, and he is Spider-Man today.
All day.
So Spider-Man is going to help me with this. Okay, so it is much better to have a kid that is too big for a carrier, ride in a carrier, than a kid that's too small for a carrier to ride in a carrier for airway purposes and whatever else.
See myself through the...
You do not need to upgrade to a toddler Tula
I can see myself.
as soon as your kid turns 1.
I can see myself through the TV.
Probably can't fit a toddler Tula properly. Come here, Isaac, please. Until they're
you mean Spider-Man?
at least 2 years old. So once they get bigger, the knee-to-knee support of the carrier, once they're walking, to make it less vague, the knee-to-knee support of the carrier is not nearly as important developmentally. It's more of a comfort thing, and Tula does sell leg extenders. Yeah, it may look like I do this a hard way, and that would be accurate. So, see, look, 40 pounds, standard Tula, and yeah, it goes past his legs and hits him.
Bye to the guy?
Oh, we're not done yet. And it hits him under his arms. It's pretty. Does this feel good? Is it comfy? Yeah. So if you had the leg extenders, it would give him more support right there if you were going to be using a standard a lot for a bigger kid. So while the little one destroys stuff.
But not my art area.
Oh, he's okay. Next we will. I guess next we should put the little one in this one.
And
then we'll put both of them in the toddler one so that you can compare the fit of the 2 carriers.
I'm bigger than my baby.
You're much bigger than the baby.
Yeah. Abby is almost like that size. Oh.
All right. Now, if you're also wondering about like the Tula Free to Grow, it's exactly the same fit as the standard Tula.
Yes.
That's
it.
When it's in its full, when it's spread out as big as it can be. So the Tula Free to Grow, if you have a little baby, it to me is the way to go because infant inserts are a little bit bulky.
Yeah.
So. And you'll need an infant insert with a Tula.
Yeah.
Until probably 6 months, you'll need some portion of the insert. Maybe not all of it, but at least the pillow portion. Because the Tula is a very large carrier.
Yeah.
So here is the 1-year-old filling out the panel nicely. And you do want to make sure they're filling out the panel well before you endeavor a back carry in one of these. So this guy is, he was in like the 80th to 90th percentile at his 1-year visit. So he's on the bigger size for his age. Yeah, you can say hi. So you can see the fit. This fits him well. This fits him nicely. This is going to be the go-to carrier for him and his size for, another year, really. But let's move along to the toddler Tula,
Okay.
which is, like I said, massive.
Mommy, don't let me get my art area. No. No. No.
Isaac, we'll clean it up when we're done. Okay, son.
I'm trying to clean this mess up right now.
Oh, well, here, let's put those things on the table.
Yeah, so that it doesn't get it.
Yes. Okay, now, may I borrow you again, please?
Yes, sir.
Now, the toddler Tula is much bigger, and we will do the same thing that we just did, starting with the big one.
Because I'm huger and I'm braver.
You're huger and braver? All right. Well, hop up here, Spider-Man. I know. We'll make him... Daniel, please stop. Here,
Dingo, please talk.
Isaac, put your head under.
Dingo, no.
Now, this is obviously a better
No,
fit
back.
for a
Turn it back
4-year-old
off.
than the standard. But, you know, the standard gets the job done. I could reasonably haul him in it. No, hold on. Where's this other strap? There we go. But much closer to a knee-to-knee fit.
Turn that back
And
off.
he could fit in this thing for, I mean, as long as you need. So this massive panel holds him nicely, and it's much closer up to his armpits. So that is the giant toddler Tula with an almost 4-year-old. Mwah.
Can't get me back down for now.
Yep,
I need to get down to turn that off.
I know it.
I guess I want to play the Wii.
That will be fine in 1 minute when we're done. All we have to do is put Daniel in this, and we are done with this video.
Yeah, and I get to say bye to the guy.
Yes.
But you have to hold
Here,
it.
put this arm. Just put just drop the mask, please.
Hey, yeah, my mask! I want him to have it.
All right, here. Hey, Daniel, thank you. All right, little one. Now, let's put you in the giant Tula. Okay, buddy. Well, don't run away. Come here. All right. So. Here we go. Up and over. And I mean, if it looks like I do that the most awkward way possible, that might be true. It works for me. Let's tighten.
Yes.
Okay. Get him into his seat. Now, this is tightened. Every strap is tightened. And he can barely climb his arm up out of it. His legs cannot flex freely here. It's not catching him in the crook of his knee, it's catching him in his calf. And if I stick his arm in, and let's take the hood off so that we can see this better. This panel could swallow him up to his eye almost, above his ear. And to know that you have a decent fit, it needs to be below, about right there, about neck level, below the ear, but not up to there. The problem comes in, especially on your back where you're not monitoring them as closely. I mean, for a front carry, this may be borderline reasonable. I mean, not very ergonomic because he can't flex freely at the knee. But if he gets on my back and falls asleep, he could slump in this carrier, and then you have a safety hazard. And you want to be able to pull them fully into your center of gravity to have a good fit so that it doesn't strain your back. So there it is. 2 kids, standard and toddler Tula. Moral of the story, don't spring for a toddler Tula until they're much bigger than this. Do you want to say bye?
Bye, guys. Okay, now can I play the Wii?
Sure.